Yeah, Title 8 is a statute for Central Council. Central Council is governed by its constitution, its rules of election, and its tribal statutes. And the statutes really say some of the primary departments and their functions. And Statute 8 creates a Central Council Tribal Schools Program. The Tribal Schools Program is not specific to any one language, but is written so that Central Council could develop, theoretically, any school, any place, well, especially probably within its own territory, but there's nothing to say that we couldn't build a tribal school in Seattle. We have a few thousand there. And so it's there in case, in the future, say, the community of Heidelberg or the community of Metlakatla wanted any level of assistance. This doesn't say we're going in to do that, but if we were invited to say, if a community, say Angoon, said we would like to become a tribal school run by Central Council and we would like to be an immersion school. It establishes an academic policy committee, which is essentially the school board that would govern all of these schools. The whole idea is to prepare to write a charter school proposal, and the first pilot school would be here in Xh'unei, and that would be a Tlingit language immersion school. This was written at the same time as the bylaws. That charter school proposal is actually probably about 70% complete, because we answer a lot of those questions that were asked by the Alaska statutes for submitting a tribal school or a charter school proposal, and we just wrote the answers into the bylaws and into the tribal statutes. They talk about how the academic policy committee is composed, and that is the Central Council president, 1 executive council member, 3 appointed elder tribal citizens, 2 appointed community members, and then there would be 2 staff members who would be elected from the school, and 5 parents who are elected from the school. So that's 7 and 7. 7 that are appointed by Central Council, 7 that are elected within the school's own election process. It also talks about potential removal, authority. That academic policy committee would be in charge of developing curriculum, school policies, philosophies, potentially solving problems if there are some sort of conflict within staff and the principal. And they are in charge of hiring 1 employee, which is a principal of the tribal schools. The tribal school principal is then in charge of hiring teachers and things like that. And that's the basics of what Statute 8 is.